Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another makeup bag refresh, but this one is for travel. I'm so excited. We're going on vacation soon and I need to get my travel makeup ready. I probably will have another one of these coming up shortly too, because this trip we're going on is going to be a checked bag. So this doesn't need to be like super travel friendly. I do want to make it quick, easy, simple makeup, but the trip after this, I'm going to take a carry-on. So this is all going to have to be carry-on friendly. So we're going to have a couple travel makeups coming up here. But this makeup bag is going to Florida with me. So I need to get this ready. As you can see right now, it is thick and full. And I need to get some of this out. There's some like new makeup in here, some old makeup. I just need to get this reorganized and ready to travel. So that's the plan today. So I'm going to unpack this and then we're going to get into it. I don't know what I'm going to pick yet, but we're going to go through this together. So let's do this. Also, please ignore all these drawers. They need to be organized and decluttered so badly, but it's just not happening right now. All right, we're empty, we're good to go. This probably needs a wipe down, but I'm not sure it's happening today. So let's start down here. Let me bring you closer. Like I said, this drawer is a mess, but we're gonna start with primers. There's a couple that I'm in between. So I think I'm gonna take, for sure, this NYX Blur Screen because it's a SPF 30, but it's also a primer. So I like to have that on vacation. And then I'm between these two. So my thought process is this new Almay one is really super hydrating, but I feel like if I pack the right skincare, it might not be necessary. Whereas this one, if I pack a shade that might be like not quite deep enough once I get tan, that this might work. So I think I'm gonna take this one. This is the Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy. I feel like this is just a nice vacation primer. So I'm gonna take that. All right. Foundation. Oh gosh, this is hard. So like I said, we are traveling. However, this is not a carry-on. So I'm kind of leaning towards this Live Tinted. It's so beautiful and it's just like such a good, oh my gosh, I'm like everywhere with all my, I really need to organize this. It's just such a beautiful foundation. I have this shade 10. So I think I'm gonna take this one. I haven't used this one in a while. It's just so beautiful. Again, it has SPF, so it's great for vacation. So I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take a concealer I know I love. Whenever I'm traveling, I like to take products I know I love. And I love the Lancome Serum Concealer. I have the shade 120M. This is just such a beautiful concealer. It looks gorgeous, so I'm definitely taking that. And then same thing with powders. I want to take one I know looks good on me. I'm actually almost out of this, which is scary. But I should be able to get through the, oh man, maybe I'm not getting through the trip with this. Well, we're gonna try. I'm gonna have a palette too, so it should be okay. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This is the Ultra Blur version. I love this. I really need to get another size of this. It's definitely gonna have to happen before my next trip, but this is what I'm taking this time. Okay, and then setting sprays. I have a travel size of the All-Nighter Hyaluronic Acid one. So I'm gonna take that with me. I love this one and it's travel friendly because it's not an aerosol. Okay, I'm not gonna take any eyeshadows because I just don't need to. Let's do blushes next. Oh, I hope my camera doesn't overheat before we're done. Okay, so I am gonna take a palette too. So let me show you the palette I'm gonna take first, the face palette. I'm gonna take my Hourglass palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So I wanna make sure I get a blush that kind of goes with that. Like I said, this is vacation, so I'm feeling something a little bit more like punchy. I think maybe this NARS one would be good. I love this NARS Afterglow Liquid Brush in Brazen. I think that's the one I'm gonna take. It looks so gorgeous on the skin. So I'm gonna take that liquid blush. No powder blush, obviously, because I have the palette. Okay, next up is bronzers, and I think I want to take the Nude Sticks Bondi Bay bronzers. I almost just changed my blush to the Nude Sticks blush too, but I think I'm just going to do the bronzer. This is so gorgeous. It's just easy and simple for vacation. Okay, and then highlighters. I think I'm going to take a new one that I haven't used very much. This is the Rimmel Multitasker Turbo Charged Glow, and it's giving glow. This is really pretty. It's just intense, so I feel like it's gonna be good for vacation. It might look pretty on the body too. So I'm gonna take this for my highlighter. Plus I haven't used it much, so I wanna kind of see what it's like. Okay, and then eyeshadows. I don't want anything too intense because I do have that like face palette, and I tend not to do like crazy makeup on vacation. I would do something simple. I'm gonna take the Merit Solo Shadow Sheen in Glacé. It's a gorgeous, like, creamy, champagne-y pink color. It's so nice. It's just such a pretty, like, pop on the lid without being too crazy. And I can put, like, my bronzer in my crease or my blush or something with this, and it'll look really pretty. I'm going to take that. Okay, and then I have lip stuff. I'm not going to take anything crazy, but what I'm going to do is I always have my pout screen, my pout screen with me from Naked Sundays because it's an SPF. I have a couple SPF like lip balms I take with me, but this one looks like pretty and shiny too, so this is a good like everyday sort of lips one. And then I want one with a little bit of color, so I think what I'm going to do is this NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip stuff in Newsfeed. It's like a reddy color, but when you put it on, it looks like you've been like bitten on the lips. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna take this as my lip color. And then for mascara and all that, it's gonna be my typical stuff. First of all is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. I might actually put a new tube of this. Maybe not this trip, but the next trip. This one's getting a little gunky, but it should be fine for this vacation. I have been loving the Urban Decay Tube Job tubing mascara. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed with this. So this is great for like the day and stuff. And then I always have my L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof, which is beat up, but this is my favorite like waterproof mascara. So I always have both just in case. So I love these. And then as always, I have my brush set and my makeup eraser. So let me organize this and I'll show you what it's looking like. Okay, so that's the whole makeup bag now. The makeup brushes honestly take up most of it. There's everything else nice and compact in there, super easy. Let me zip it up so you can see it too, compared to what it used to be like. It's gonna get all messed up and crazy at some point, but so I always like to test my travel makeup before we actually go and travel, make sure it all looks good together. But there it is, much smaller, much more compact, much lighter weight, which is great. Like I said, not all this stuff is like carry-on travel friendly, but vacation, the stuff's gonna look gorgeous. So I'm so excited to test this out, see how it looks. I'm actually gonna do a get ready with me using all this stuff, so stay tuned for that as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this little makeup bag refresh travel makeup edition thing. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what other kind of like makeup looks you want me to put in my everyday makeup bag. And if you want me to do a declutter of all this stuff, let me know too. I'm definitely gonna get on that eventually, but let me know if you want to see it sooner rather than later. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.